Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thomas Sandor Townsend, your licensed massage therapist and your certified meditation instructor. Today we're discussing Chapter 5 in the book Mindfulness in Plain English by Bhante Gunaratana. Also, we have a little breathing exercise in this chapter, so let us begin, and I'll let you know when we get to the breathing exercise. Although there are many subjects of meditation, we strongly recommend that you start with the focusing your undivided attention on your breathing to gain some degree of basic concentration. Remember that in doing this, you're not practicing a deep absorption or pure concentration technique. You're practicing mindfulness, for which you need only a certain amount of basic concentration. You want to cultivate mindfulness culminating in the insight and wisdom to realize the truth as it is. You want to know the workings of your body mind complex exactly as they are. You want to get rid of all psychological annoyances to make your life truly peaceful and happy. The mind cannot be purified without seeing things as they really are. Seeing things as they really are is such a heavily loaded and ambiguous phrase. Many beginning meditators wonder what we mean, since it seems like anyone who has clear eyesight should be able to see objects as they are. When we use this phrase in reference to insight gained from meditation, however, we do not mean seeing things superficially with our regular eyes, but seeing things as they are in themselves with wisdom. Seeing with wisdom means seeing things within the framework of our body-mind complex without prejudices or biases that spring from greed, hatred, delusion. Ordinarily, when we catch the working of our body-mind complex, we tend to ignore things that are not pleasant to us and hold on to things that are. This is because our minds are generally influenced by desire, resentment, and delusion. Our ego, self, or opinions get in our own way and color our judgment. The mind and body are like this. The body alone can do nothing for itself. It is like a log, unable to move or do anything by itself except to become subject to impermanence, decay, and death. The mind can do nothing without the support of the body. When we mindfully watch both body and mind, we can see how many wonderful things they can do together. Mindfulness is our emergency kit, readily available at any time. When we face a situation in which we feel indignation, if we mindfully investigate our own mind, we will discover bitter truths about ourselves. For example, that we are selfish, we are egocentric, we are attached to our ego, we hold on to our opinions, we think we are right and everybody else is wrong, we are prejudiced, we are biased, and at the bottom of all this, we do not really love ourselves. This discovery, though bitter, is a most rewarding experience. And in the long run, this discovery delivers us from deeply rooted psychological and spiritual suffering. Improving ourselves is the unswerving path to perfection that is our goal in life. Our goal is to reach the perfection of all the noble and wholesome qualities latent in our subconscious mind. This goal has 5 elements to it. Number 1, purification of mind. Number 2, overcoming sorrow and lamentation. Number 3, overcoming pain and grief. Number 4, treading the right path leading to attainment of eternal peace. And number 5, attaining happiness by following that path. Keeping this 5-fold goal in mind, we can advance with hope and confidence. The practice. Once you sit, do not change the position again until the end of the time you determined at the beginning. Suppose you change your original position because it is uncomfortable and assume another position. What happens after a while is that new position becomes uncomfortable. Then you want another, and after a while, it too becomes uncomfortable. So you may go on shifting, moving, changing one position to another the whole time you're on your meditation cushion, and you may not gain a deep and meaningful level of concentration. Therefore, you must make every effort not to change your original position. We will discuss how to deal with pain in Chapter 10. After sitting motionlessly, close your eyes. Our mind is analogous to a cup of muddy water. The longer you keep a cup of muddy water still, the more the mud settles down and the water will be seen clearly. Similarly, if you keep quiet without moving your body, focusing your entire undivided attention on the subject of your meditation, your mind settles down and begins to experience the bliss of meditation. To prepare for this attainment, we should keep our mind in the present moment. The present moment is changing so fast that a casual observer does not seem to notice its existence at all. Every moment is a moment of events, and no moment passes without an event. We cannot notice a moment without noticing events taking place in that moment. Therefore, the moment we try to pay bare attention to the present moment, our mind goes through a series of events like a series of pictures passing through a projector. Some of these pictures are coming from our past experiences, and others are our imagination of things that we plan to do in the future. The mind can never be focused without a mental object. Therefore, we must give our mind an object that is readily available every present moment. One such object is our breath. The mind does not have to make a great effort to find the breath. Every moment the breath is flowing in and out through our nostrils. As our practice of insight meditation is taking place every moment, every waking moment, our mind finds it very easy to focus itself on the breath, for it is more conspicuous and constant than any other subject. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to, you can get into your comfortable meditation position, and we're going to do a brief breathing exercise. After sitting in the manner described and having shared your loving friendliness with everybody, take 3 deep breaths. After taking 3 deep breaths, breathe normally. Let your breath flow in and out freely, effortlessly, and begin focusing your attention on the rims of your nostrils. Simply notice the feeling of breath going in and out. When one inhalation is complete and before exhaling begins, there is a brief pause. Notice it. Notice the beginning of the exhaling. When the exhalation is complete, there's another brief pause before inhaling begins. Notice this brief pause too. This means that there are 2 brief pauses of breath, one at the end of the inhaling and the other at the end of the exhaling. These 2 pauses occur in such a brief moment, you may not be aware of their occurrence. But when you're mindful, you can notice them. Do not verbalize or conceptualize anything. Simply notice the incoming and outgoing breath without saying, I breathe in or I breathe out. When you focus your attention on the breath, ignore any thought, memory, sound, smell, taste, etc. And focus your attention exclusively on the breath, noticing nothing else. At the beginning, both the inhalations and exhalations are short because the body and mind are not calm and relaxed. Noticing the feeling of that short inhaling and short exhaling as they occur without saying short inhaling or short exhaling. As you continue to notice the feeling of short inhaling and short exhaling, your body and mind become relatively calm. Then your breath becomes long. Notice the feeling of that long breath as it is without saying long breath. Then notice the entire breathing process from the beginning to the end. Subsequently, the breath becomes subtle, and the mind and body become calmer than before. Notice this calm and peaceful feeling of your breathing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed that. If you have any questions about meditation, any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below, and I'll look forward to speaking with you. Love you, peace, be well.